Hey folks, welcome back to Civilization 6, 3 stars each, the monthly challenge for April of 2024. Last time we got started, we got through 14 turns. We've got 1 settlement on the way, a couple of units. We've met 3 city-states. We've met Venice, Lahore, and Mexico City. We've got a scout running out and around. We're getting 1 faith per turn from one of our city-states, as well as some gold and production. And we've done a fair amount of scouting. We seem to be largely isolated. We haven't met another civ yet. And on this challenge as Babylon, the techs and civics are shuffled. We don't know what's coming next. And of course, as Babylon, the science per turn is cut in half. And the best way to earn these new techs is to get the boost, which for us should fully complete each tech. Let's get into our next turn. We're starting at 3220 BC on turn 14. Let's go ahead and keep going. All right. So we can get some experience by killing the scout with our Sabum Kibitum. Let's do that. There's a kill. Our settler here is going to move out. And is probably fine. Let's advance our forces, see if we can catch that scout that was running away from us. Doesn't seem like we can right now, but that's all right. 16 turns for mysticism. Next turn. All right, let's continue scouting. I would like to get as many map tiles revealed per movement of this scout as possible. It would be reasonable to heal until fortified, but we only took a little tiny bit of damage, and right now scouting is more important. I do not want this unit to die, but I would like to get as much information as possible. So, right off the bat, there's the scout we were chasing. There's the barbarian village. Let's start moving our forces up, because our settler is safe, and I would very much like to get a kill with a slinger and eliminate this camp before it becomes a problem. Let's move our slinger up. Let's see. There's fortified terrain there and there. We can put our scout here, or our Sabum Kibitum, into this. Now, I can't remember. This is anti-cavalry. Do we get a bonus fighting this guy? Yes. So we have +5 advantage versus barbarians from our policy card, and +5 combat strength versus anti-cavalry units. So he is fortified in his place. We can use the slinger to draw him out. We will start by moving into this jungle. We get a defense modifier of 3. We can get the goody hut, and we can heal up. Oh, you've already done your movement this turn. We're going to want to draw the spearman out of his fortification with this slinger. So possibly we move here and position the warrior on this tile, and he'll either try to come across the river to fight us, or he'll move here to attack the warrior. I'm not sure. Let's cancel your movement until next turn. Let's move the slinger a little bit closer. All right, we've met we've met Tomiris. Okay, so we have our first nearby civ.
Writing means sharing. It's
and
part of the human condition to want to share things.
There's the Eureka.
Thoughts, ideas, opinions.
By meeting another civ, we get the Eureka buff for writing, which in this game, on this civilization, actually completes the tech for us. So we could build a campus district and get a free library. Now, that's not super helpful for us because we lose half the science per turn, but we would get, by building it, 2 great scientist points per turn, and we could start working toward those great scientists. So that's something to think about. We've also got a Eureka. Yes, that was the Eureka which completed the tech for us. All right. So Tomiris is up here. That means if we build, we're going to want to build something over in this area to slow her down or prevent her from forward settling us. We'd also probably like to build our government plaza over here. I understand it buffs loyalty on frontiers. So that may be, I'm not sure where she is, but she's up here somewhere. And we've got rivers to build on. So It seems like we're largely alone in this area. We can maybe delay settling this new continent a little bit and focus on pushing our settlements this way early on to prevent Tomiris from taking up our land. We're not quite sure how far out her scout is right now, but let's continue moving forward towards clearing this barbarian camp and getting the gold reward. Okay, 15 turns on mysticism. We're also 20 turns from founding a pantheon, which will buff this. Okay, what else have we got going on? We got the tech boost. We met a new civilization, which gave us +1 era score. Villagers bring gifts as they join our civilization. Wary welcomes and curious stares mark the moment of our meeting with the people of Scythia. Okay, so if we look at our era score here, we are going to get a normal age. If we can get, our current score is 10, if we can get 11 more points, or rather 12 more points, we would get a golden age. I'm not that familiar with the system. I don't really know what gets you era score. So this is probably not going to be something I can really work towards. It's probably going to be organic, something that either happens or doesn't. But it's good that we've avoided a dark age. We met Tomiris. We found a goody hut. Okay, next turn. I've sent you a trade delegation bearing a decorated Goritos as a gift for you. You do have a bow, yes? Your delegation is most welcome. I should send her a delegation as well. She tends, I find her, she tends to be hostile. So if we can, let's check what the intel looks like. Her government is chiefdom. Our relationship is neutral, no grievances. She is backstab averse, likes civilizations who are their declared friend. I don't know what her other agenda is. We're neutral. We don't have an alliance. What is this? View the grievances log. Okay. Let's send her a delegation if she'll take it. Okay, it's arrived. That's good. And we can't make any deals with her right now. So we don't have any resources. We don't have the tech, the civics that let us trade open borders. So let's see what we're going to do next. You are going to move here and found our second city. I guess this will get us some era score?
Vessels large may venture more.
Okay.
But little boats should keep near shore.
We've unlocked sailing by founding a city on the coast. We'll auto-delete the map tack. Did we get era score from that? No, we did not. Okay, so founding a city doesn't get you jack. Let's check in on our cities, actually. So you're still at 2 population, right? You have housing for 6 because of fresh water. You're growing in 2 turns. The builder's done in 1. Which tiles are you working? You're working these 2 tiles. Okay. You over here... we could work a 2 food, 1 production tile. But I think we'd rather work the 3 food tile and grow 2 turns faster to get a second citizen in here. As for what you're going to build... You have a pasture. You've got woods to chop. You've got a hill you can turn into a mine. You're kind of okay for tiles for the foreseeable future. Like, you don't need growth super fast. So, I have 2 options here. I can make a builder or I can make a galley. I think we make the builder first. And then we get a galley going. I think you need 2 galleys to boost something else. Let me see what I can see. So, finding, writing, exposed construction and engineering, ancient walls and a watermill. I think if we build our custom building, the, whatever it's called, minor resource, quarry, farmer resource. I think if we build our Palgum, I think that counts as a watermill in terms of the boost. I think it has to, because otherwise there's literally no way for us to build a watermill. Okay, so we've got our second city down on turn 17. That's pretty good. We've got a builder coming out here. We need to start making moves towards this barb camp. We're going to be blocked by the hills or the marsh either way on the warrior. So let's just move him here for now. Let's grab the goody hut with our Sabum Kibitum. We got 13 faith. That is actually excellent. We're now 6 turns away from founding a pantheon, which is going to grant us an envoy and a boost to this civic. So that's actually perfect because I think we're going to get either 6 or 7 turns from the boost, which means right when we found our pantheon, that should finish mysticism for us without wasting a turn of research. I think. If we lose 1 turn, that's probably fine. Do we want to kill this scout? I think we do, except then he'll come out and kill us. Although we have a bonus against him. We have +10 against him. And he has to come out of his fortified defense to do it. I'm not sure if we want to fight this here. Because we'll move into open terrain. And then if he comes out, does he get... He wouldn't get his fortified defense if he attacked us. So he'd be 29 versus our 25. I think we fortify here. I don't want to lose that scout. We'll bring our slinger up to threaten the scout. If he wants to attack us across the river, that's actually fine. Or maybe we leave him here so he can attack us across the river. And if he stays in position next turn, we can hit him. I think we stay there. Let our warrior catch up a little bit. Okay, we got the goody hut. We got +1 era score from the goody hut, I think. Yes, we're at 11 now. Okay. Is there anything else I need to think about before I end this turn? I don't think there is. So next turn. Where did we get the... Oh, a pantheon is 20 faith. Interesting. The barb spawned another unit here, which is bad news for us, except that maybe we can kill this. Not quite. That's rainforest, so he can't get to me unless they swap. And he's across the river. If I come here with the scout and attack, that might be good. Now... attacking the spearman with the slinger would be dangerous. But those two are across the river. I think we can survive 1 hit from him. Especially if we weaken him first. If the scout comes out, we can... Yeah. It's a little risky with the slinger here, but I'm going to move in and attack the spearman. So he took 18 damage. That's perfect. Okay, now, we have some very specific goals with this individual. We want to build a mine, a quarry, and a farm, because each of those is a tech boost, or a civic boost, I think? I can't quite remember. I think... 1, 2... You know what I'm realizing now? 1, 2, 3... We could build 2 commercial hubs. We could have Babylon build a commercial hub here. And we could have Malgam build a commercial hub here. And I want to keep in mind, one of the problems I have with Civ 6 is I often focus on what my cities need and forget about what my empire needs. But if we put another commercial hub here, that would be a +3. That would be an okay commercial hub. It's not as good as the one on the river. But I can't do that because I can't take this tile for Babylon, right? I can't do that. So never mind. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out which of these I want to harvest at a later time. I think the one to harvest will be this one because it's got the mountain adjacency. Yeah, I think we're going to harvest this for production at some point in the future. Not with this builder. Although, how much does harvesting stone give? 20 production. So if I made another builder here, how much does this cost? 36 production? What do I... So I could harvest this stone to power another builder. Do I want to do that right now? Another builder would be very powerful. We're building one here. We could harvest this to chop that one out. So we'd have two harvests. We'd harvest this and we'd harvest the woods. Woods give, I think, food and production. Does it say what happens when you harvest it? No, it doesn't say here, but it would be good. So if this builder is, yeah, okay. I do think I want to do that. So we're going to move him here to harvest the stone. We're going to grab ourselves another builder. He's going to harvest. Oh, I don't have masonry. Cripes. Well, that's a bit of a mistake. But wait, as soon as I build a quarry, I'll get masonry, right? All right, I wasted one turn here. That was a mistake, but that's okay. All right, let's skip you. Now, choosing our pantheon is very important here. I don't know what's changed in Gathering Storm, but I need to remember we're most interested in great people, faith, and gold. That's what's going to power us to victory. So, do we have Divine Spark available? We do. That's going to help us get a religion as well. So campus with library gets us an extra scientist point, and theater square with amphitheater gets us an extra writer point. I'm less interested in writers, more interested in scientists. What else could we get? Faith in desert tile's not great. River Goddess could be strong for us. +2 amenities and +2 housing to cities if they have a holy site district adjacent to a river. If we keep that in mind, because we're gonna want to settle on rivers anyway. 2 amenities and 2 housing is very strong. Not interested in wonders. I am interested in great people points. But this could help me grow a lot, especially early, before we get access to housing tech. Especially because we may not easily be able to get to housing tech. I'm strongly considering River Goddess along with Divine Spark here. Production from marsh, oasis, and desert floodplains, no. Production from fishing boats, I mean, we'll have a few, but mostly not. Culture from pastures, no. Food and production from camps. I haven't seen any camps yet. Faith from quarries would be pretty decent. We're going to have 3 quarries in range of our capital. But I don't know if that scales as well as River Goddess. Like, it'd help us early, but it won't scale as well over the length of the game. Faith from mines over luxury and bonus resources. Production and faith from strategic. What else do we have? 50 faith for barbarian outposts cleared. Increased healing. That's... no, I don't think so. Not God of War. Fertility rights is always decent, but you run up against amenity and housing limits so fast. Now, City Patron Goddess could be very strong for us. We want to get districts up and get the bonuses from them very fast. So and we want to build a lot of districts. Every unique district we can get. City Patron Goddess might be really good. Faith from tiles with breathtaking appeal, faith from geothermal fissures and volcanic soil. Okay, I'm torn between City Patron Goddess and River Goddess. This is going to be a late game. We're not going to rush a domination victory. It's a science victory. So we're going to be in the game for a while. The question is, are we going to spread far and wide so that we can boost our cities, our settlements, very quickly by getting a district up in each of them? 25 production is a pretty healthy bonus, but it's only good for like 10 or 15 turns. It gets it online fast, but I feel like River Goddess is stronger over the long term because it lets you grow your cities, especially the amenities. I feel like River Goddess is our choice here. Okay. So, now we need great profit points. There's the boost for mysticism. Very nice. That gets us another envoy over at Venice. So we're at 2 envoys there. We got some era score. Could this numinous moment be what those other prophets were talking about? All right. We need more amenities in Malgem. Why? We have one population. I guess this is different in Gathering Storm. They're unhappy because we don't have amenities. All right. Well, we can fix that soonish. After this builder comes out, we need to think about another settler or another military unit. Okay. For now, let's go to our next turn. Okay. Oh, I would love to grab the... I wish I could... Its zone of control is stopping me from grabbing this. Let's move you up. Let's have you threaten here. Although, yeah, now you're no longer fortified and you're in open terrain. What can you do? Not enough. Although you would get... Would you survive? Not if he came across the river. If he attacked me, I'd probably die, and then this guy comes down across the comes across the river. I definitely die. I can block that with my Sabum Kibitum. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move him here to threaten their encampment. I'm going to fortify him, and I'm going to attack with my slinger. So he has a promotion available if he survives into the next turn. If he can survive a hit from the barbarian, we can get a promotion on him, or maybe a kill. And I think we can clear this camp with these 3 units. It's going to be a little bit dicey for the slinger. I hope we don't lose him. This is where I'm not that good. I can't really judge whether he's going to die or not. I think blocking the warrior was the right move. Now, we might lose the Sabum. If he attacks across the river and he attacks him too, we might lose our scout, which would suck. I didn't think about that. Yeah, I'm not super great at the combat. Okay. We are going to build a quarry here on our next turn. Oh, that's not good. I hope you piss off back to wherever you came from and don't steal my unit. Oh man, is that frustrating. He shows up right when I need to build an improvement. I have 62 gold. I don't think I can buy a unit right now. I can't. We're gonna have to see what he does and what happens up here. All right. Ah, the worst possible outcome. He killed my slinger and spawned another unit? Are you kidding me? Oh, that sucks. I hate that. I really hate barbarians in this game. I really, really hate them. Let's get the kill here and get across the river. You have to back off. Okay, this scout disappeared, so we're going to build our quarry.
When wasteful
that gets us masonry. Okay, now we can harvest this. We need another military unit now. We need another slinger. And we need a couple to deal with this nonsense. The fact that they can spawn a unit like that, instantly change the equation, kill my unit, so frustrating. Alright. Volcano becomes active. Soufriere Hills volcano is now active. It could erupt at any time. That's a problem for Mexico City, who I'd really like to be helping me out with his barb problem. And we lost our slinger right after he got his promotion. I knew it was risky, but I thought he'd survive, and I forgot they could just instantly spawn a new unit right on top of me. That's so annoying. They're gonna come over. Look at this. Look at this. This is ridiculous. So we gotta back off. They can't get across the river and hit me. You can, but I can move one tile and take my promotion. They've got 2 slingers, so maybe defending against ranged attacks, or maybe just +7. Yeah, just battle cry is fine. You definitely have to back off, and this is a huge problem right now for me. You could attack me across the river. Yeah, we got to back up here. God, that's frustrating. All right. Let's finish our plan here by harvesting this resource. That pumps out that builder. Now we can get ourselves a slinger in one turn. Maybe 2 slingers. Okay. I have an extra pin there for some reason. Let's take a look at our cities. You've grown to 3. So working the quarry is good. You're also working this. You've got 9 turns to grow. If we... 2 food, 3 production. Definitely that tile. I'd like to see what the difference is if I grab the pasture here. 9 turns to 6 turns to growth. And we still get this slinger in 1 turn. So I think we'll do that. Okay, and then over in Malgem. What are we working here? We've hit 2 pop. We've got a builder coming. We're working these 2 tiles. We don't have a better tile than this to work right now. Do we have another... Do we have a higher production tile? No. We could get a gold tile. And we could be working that. But... I don't think... I think we stay on this builder here, and we're going to chop it out. With this guy. So, yeah, alright. You head over here to start building this farm and get chopping for our friend. Okay. We're going to have mysticism next turn. We'll get an envoy. We get animal husbandry as well. Okay. Barbarians are killing me, man.
I am fond of pigs.
Alright.
Dogs look up to us. Mysticism is the mistake of an accidental and individual symbol for...
I don't have a wild card slot for the Great Prophet card, so that's unfortunate. We don't need faith in gold as much as we need production now, so I'm going to swap in urban planning. I think that's fine. Okay. This is a big problem. Let's get you back here. Let's pull you back as well. Let's move our slinger up. We're making another slinger in 3 turns. You're going to go here and make us a farm.
The man who has grit enough
that gets us irrigation. Okay. I think we need the amenity more than... Well, we want the mine, though. We don't own this tile. I have 94 gold, so I could buy another slinger. And I think I will. Although, I would like to save up to get... No, we'll hard build this and we'll save money to get a spearman. Once we get bronze work online. So what do I want to do here? One of these 2 tiles should be our holy site. We can't build a holy site until we find a natural wonder. And we can't find a natural wonder until our scout is out and about again. Which sucks. Holy site on a river. Which of these... Is there a material difference here? If I put a holy site here, I get a +1. If I put it here, I get a +2. All right, so I guess that's going to be our holy site. No, they're taking benefits from each other, so that doesn't matter. We could maybe... I guess it depends where I want to put my industrial zone, but we're building up here first. So the industrial zone, 1, 2, might be like here or... Might be there. So in that case, we would want the district adjacency bonus, right? Because holy site... Two adjacent district tiles. Yeah, okay. So it makes more sense to put the holy site there, I think. This gets deleted. Something like that becomes our industrial zone. And then once that goes down, this gets 2. And then there's... Yeah, we don't have the mines around this that I would love, though. We'll have 1 mine. What if we moved it here? And we could have 2 mines and the 2 districts. And it's still, like, projecting this power out. What if we put it there? And then have a mine here. No, that's not going to work. I'm not sure. Where are we going to have mines? We're going to have mines up in here. So, like... 1, 2. But then we don't get the... Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I do think this is more likely to be close to something decent than this tile. So we will build a mine. We will not build a mine here. I thought this was a... I thought this was a hill tile. So actually, I do need a mine here, which means... Okay. Which means the holy site goes here, and probably doesn't get fantastic adjacency bonuses. We could maybe throw something here. I don't know what. Maybe a campus. Because we don't care about adjacencies for campus. So if we chop this wood for something and put a campus here, at least we get a +2 from the mountain and the 2 districts. That's fine. So this is going to be a mine next turn. You built the farm. We're having troubles with barbarians up here. They're advancing on our borders, which is not great. Okay, there's our tech boost. We have a deal. We can sell Tomira's horses. That seems exceptionally dangerous. Where did we get horses from? Where do we have horses? 3 of 33 in stockpile, accumulating +2 per turn. 2 from improvements? What? How do horses work in Gathering Storm, guys? That's cattle. Where am I getting these horses from? Unlocked by animal husbandry. I don't fully understand where my horses are coming from. Is it just from having researched the tech? Reveals horses. I don't see them on the map. They're certainly not in my territory. So yeah, if you're watching this and you can explain why I'm getting 3 horses or 2 per turn, I don't understand that. That would be great. So I could sell them to Tomiris, but again, that seems really dangerous. I could sell her 1 horse for 2 gold, and she doesn't really like me. But Tomiris, her special ability, I know this from the base game, has to do with, like, when she produces, she has a special, like, horse archer, and when she makes cavalry, she gets double units. It's like, I don't want her to have any more horses than we can possibly prevent. So I'm not going to sell those to her. We've discovered a new source of horses. Oh, I must have settled on them. Ah, okay. I settled on the horses before they were visible. So this tile has horses, and that's where I'm getting them from. Got it. Okay. Major river flooding. The Euphrates River has flooded. Damage in the area is severe. 1 tile damaged, 0 population loss, 0 units killed. 5 tiles gained fertility. So somebody has an improvement down here. There's somebody down here, possibly another civ. Okay. All right. We gained an envoy. I don't think we want to send this right now. It doesn't get us anything. We have to choose our research. We might as well hard build pottery here. And then we finished mysticism. What can we research next? State workforce we could boost by building a district, which we'd love to do but can't. Conscription and production towards wonders is not very helpful to us. Trade routes would be good. Naval units could be good for us if we can deal with our barbarian problem. I think we go foreign trade here, so I don't know where early empire is, but we don't have access to it. This is boosted. Let's try to get a specialty district built, if we can. Yikes. All right, let's keep going. Next turn. The barbarians are advancing. All right. You're weak. I would like to get the kill on you. Your slinger makes me nervous. Let's get you up on a hill. Defensive terrain. Let's have you heal. Let's have you... Let's have you take a step back as well. And fortify until healed. You're creating a mine. That boosts craftsmanship. Okay. I thought that boosted a tech, but I guess it boosts a civic. Production towards builders and production of units. I might actually... This might be better for us than a trade route right now. Maybe we'll work on... No, because we have to go through state workforce to get there, it looks like. So let's stick with foreign trade for now. Okay. This builder needs to come chop out this builder. Right? Okay. Anything else I can consider or do before I end the turn? We can look at great person points. Great profit. Nobody's got points yet. We are on Prince difficulty, so that's not too surprising. We do have 103 gold. We don't know how to get a spearman. We could boost archery. Mine a resource for wheel. Kill a unit with a slinger for archery. Ancient walls, watermill, trade route. All that's a little ways off. We don't have a resource to mine, unfortunately, from what I can tell. We don't have... Yeah, we don't have a mineable resource in range. That we need to address. Can we see any mineable resources on the map? There's tobacco and elephants. Cattle, tobacco. Where's a mineable resource? I guess this gypsum would be one. The jade. The jade. We probably need to get a city here and mine this jade ASAP. We got to deal with this barbarian problem first, though. So, do I spend resources on... Do I spend gold on a unit? We don't have a great unit here. We only have the one slinger. If we can get a kill with this slinger on this barbarian, hopefully, we can immediately unlock archer and buy ourselves an archer. Let's see what happens. Let's see what they do. Okay, they made the wrong choice. They put this guy in range for the kill.
I shot an arrow into...
There's archery.
Bronze is the mirror of the form.
And bronze work.
Of the mind.
Oh, we got bronze work because we killed 3 barbarians. That's actually really nice. Okay, all right. You're going to chop. Very good. Now, we still have this slinger to deal with. You're coming out... This is interesting. In the base game, this would have transitioned to an archer. I do think we need to damage this unit. But that causes problems for me, because then he can take hits from both of them. I guess that's going to happen anyway, right? Unless we pull him back to hills and fortify, which might be the right move. Because the only thing that can happen to the slinger is he can hit him once. He has to move 2 tiles to do anything. So yeah, let's pull you back onto the hills. And then we'll get another unit next turn. 2 boosts. Barbarians at the gates. Anything else I need to think about? What is this? History timeline. So we can get a spearman out, maybe get a kill with a spearman. I think I will buy a spearman. Which I can do right now, right? No, it's 170 gold. Archer's 160. Were we making 9 gold per turn? Now here's where maybe being able to sell some horses to Tomiris. How much? I want all your gold. Let me go into the deal view directly. If I sell you my horses, can you give me your gold? You'll give me 2 gold for 7 horses. Or for 1 horse. That doesn't really help me at all. You hateful hag. Alright. Never mind. Go away. So we might be hard building a spearman. I'm not sure which... You know what we could do is change up our tiles. If we go over here, we get 1 more gold per turn. 10 gold per turn instead of 9. So to get to 170 gold, or it's only 4 turns to build. Yeah, we can build it faster than we can earn the gold. So I guess that's what we're gonna do. Okay, all right. Let's end turn here. Okay. The slinger moved in stupidly. Oh, this did convert to an archer. Okay. So, you're going to attack here. You're going to attack here. And you're going to attack... That's a major victory. That's a major victory. We already got the kill with the slinger. Let's go with the kibum. Yeah, okay. All right. We chopped here and got ourselves another builder. We can go into the water, but what tiles do we want to improve here? You're working 2 tiles. We could either chop this wood or save it for a future lumber mill. Can I build... I can build the Palgum. And I think... Let me double check. What is the boost for... Oh, I can't remember. Crossbowman? What's the tech for this? Machinery, right? Machinery gives the watermill. No, machinery gives the lumber mill, or it doesn't? Where's lumber mill? Hang on. Lumber mill requires tech construction. This has changed from the base game. So, construction, what's the boost? Build a watermill? We could actually get lumber mills very quickly if we build a watermill. Who's going to build that, though? We need a settler. We need districts. If we... What are we building? We completed our builder. I think we do this. And maybe this is what we save our gold for. Over in the capital, not here. I think we get the Palgum. That's 20 turns, though. No. No, we're gonna save our gold. 210 gold for a Palgum. We'll get there in... 9 times 9 is 81. That gets us to 102. 10 turns? 10 turns, if we don't spend any gold, we'll get there. So what do we want you to build? Well, we're trying to figure out what to do with your builder. I'd love to start you on your harbor, but we can't. I don't need a campus here. I want to get a harbor here, and then a, We said you were going to work on a galley, right? You don't... Growing won't help you out. It'll get you more food, but you don't need more food. You need more production. Yeah, a lumber mill will help you, and then eventually that. So we don't need the monument. +2 production from the Palgum would be nice, but I don't see that we're going to build it in a reasonable amount of time. Would we build it here, though? Yeah, well, maybe. Maybe we would build it here. So then we don't want to be working on that. Let's get ourselves a galley, then. 16 turns for a galley is fine. And then... Oh, we can get you a mine. I forgot this was a hill. This is our one source of production. Let's get this mine online. As for you, I think we want to send you back for... Wait, do we have another builder? Did I build 3 builders, or... this builder has 1 charge left. I think we want to go get either the cattle or the olives. This guy has 3 charges, so he can get the mine, the cattle, and the fishing resource, which I think is part of a tech boost as well. So over here, do we want to get the luxury, or do we want to get the cattle? This is more production, that's more gold. This is also an amenity, which apparently we need. It's the growth penalty is not huge, so I think I'll go back and get the cattle with this builder. I think. If we move across the river, this guy can get us. All our military units have used their movement. Yeah. So you got to hold for a turn on this side of the river until this warrior's gone. Although, if he's stupid enough to capture us, we can just get the kill and take it back. So, actually, yeah, let's move right here. Maybe he'll capture it and we can take it back. I think that was the right move, because he can't move that way, he can't move that way, he can't cross the river. He can't come here. So he could go and stay, or he could go and come back, or he could run away. All right. So I guess we'll leave it on a cliffhanger. This builder's fate will be hanging in the air until the next episode. That's going to be it for this time, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching. We've made it to turn 25. We've got barbarian problems. We've got grand plans. Who knows if we can execute on them. Our next settlement's going to be down here so we can mine this jade. We're making some progress, right? We've got a decent number of techs. If we look here, we are ahead of Tomiris, and we're en route to a decent early game, I feel. So yeah, that's going to be it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Take care.